This is not a review of the Kanye album as much as it's a review of the artist. And Kanye's an artist. Real quickly on the album, though, I mean, the thing with Kanye is that he creates, right? He doesn't come in and follow a formula and create what everybody else is doing. He sets the new path. He is a true definition of an artist. And this is the thing. The difference between somebody like Kanye and somebody like Drake, who I actually really like, is that Kanye is creating and Drake is emulating. He's doing a good job of it. He's doing what you do better than you do it. But he is no longer creating. When Drake first started out, Drake was great because he's still clever. You know, he still has the clever lines. He knows exactly how to get into the words that's going to get the kind of attention. But Drake no longer has what he started off with that made him big, which was the honesty and the vulnerability in a genre of music that looked down upon vulnerability and sensitivity. He set himself apart and he did it well. He did it with craftsmanship and he did it in a way that was different than everybody else. And so that set him apart. That not only set him apart, that made him create. He no longer is doing that. It's the same repetitive stuff. Kanye still finds a way to create. And that is what makes him great. That's what makes the album great. I think obviously he's a great producer, so I think the music is good. He's got the sound is good. He's also very clever as well in the kind of things that he says. It's not as intricate or even articulate as Drake, but he has, these little powerful comedic punchlines that and he puts it on to the beat in a flow that's so well put together that it's got to be great. But ultimately, this is a guy who not only with his music, but with everything that he does is art. And that is what art is, right? It's like he is walking through life and picking out little pieces that he finds interesting. And then he's putting it together in a way that he envisions to create something new and beautiful. And that's what art is. That's what every one of us has the ability to do. That's what we were put on this earth to do. And this is the new era, guys. Like, this isn't the era of conformity anymore. It's over. Everybody is given a platform with social media. People want to see who you are because it's all old. Like, we have access to so much information. And if you're trying to copy somebody else, it's going to be whack. And this is the same thing in business too, man. People want to know who you are. It's not the big corporations anymore. They are going to make their money. But they too started off providing something unique. And you can't be out here copying. Who are you? Go put that out. Go figure out all the different pieces. And don't do it in a freaking lazy way. When you have that idea in your mind and you're thinking, yo, these things together would be done well, you gotta set out to go and do it well. And that's what Kanye keeps on doing with the videos, with the pictures, with him being out in public. He has an idea in his mind about how it looks and he's going to put it together. Okay, the age of AI is coming, and AI is Drake on steroids, if that could be possible, or the new Drake or on steroids, if that could be possible, where it's emulation. If you want to be creating something new, not to say that AI doesn't take different pieces, but it's still a formula. A human being is going to go and present the ideas in their heads that no one is thinking about, but they're looking at it and thinking it's beautiful. And no, you're not going to get everybody. Some people are going to think it's trash, but you're going to get enough people who can relate to the idea of your creation, to the idea of that you're putting together, because we're all humans. We can see it. This is why Kanye is still the king, because you can say whatever it is that you want about him. The man is out here doing the things that you wish you yourself were doing in the way that you yourself can do it. And the thing is, man, I had a discussion with somebody and they're talking about he's just spectacle. There's a difference between this and spectacle. Because I know that people will confuse that and think that what is happening is spectacle. It is not spectacle what Kanye is doing. Spectacle is copying but going to shock or to be outrageous. Kanye's not doing this. Kanye is expressing himself to your discomfort. To your discomfort, because you have been told that there is a way to live this life, as if we were not told that, as if there was someone who created this life that told us this. I mean, I know if you're religious, you'll say, well, yes, God said here's how and all that good stuff, but you know, the truth is that you don't really know. And you know, there's a difference, like, and you can even say, you know, what he's doing, maybe it's immoral, the way he's dressing his woman, or we think he's forcing his woman to dress, or whatever the case may be. Or you may say that, you know, his comments about Jewish people are, you know, immoral. And I think I would argue that there is a difference between what Kanye does and hate. All right. Hate is, from my perspective, not true, honest conversation. We should not be afraid of honest conversation. I get why. You know, there are real dangerous, real crazy people that actually do hate, that would take action on folks. And we don't want to make it seem like it's acceptable for one person to have a statement or a belief because, you know, of the dangerous people out there. But I think we have to find a way to go after, identify and go after the people that are engaging true hate, as opposed to stopping conversation out of fear, honest conversation out of fear. If you truly feel like what he's saying is wrong, let's have the conversation. We have to stop trying to stop true creation out of fear, because this is why we were put on this earth. This is the era where everybody has got a platform, and you've got to tell me who you are, whether it's in business. Everybody is engaged in creation, in the artwork, the craftsmanship of whatever it is that you have in your brain, that life in your experiences has given you, that's different than everybody else. I implore you to use it. Kanye West and his music and his lifestyle, I think, are to be emulated. Emulated, not copied. Do your thing. All right, let's see who you are. I'm about to show you who I am. Let's do it.